Hey guys, what's going on? For show here again. I have a search and destroy gameplay for you guys here today with the Olympia. Yeah, I know I said in my last commentary that I'd upload the team deathmatch on Discovery, but I just got this game and I was just like, well, I'm gonna post it because we were down around, as you can see, and I did some work with the shotgun, so I wanted to upload for you guys and see what you think. Yeah, this is the first shotgun gameplay I've uploaded. I've had mixed reviews on whether or not to use the Olympia, the Stakeout, or the HS10s, dual wield, whatever you want. But I find, for me, with the Olympia is the way to go. But the only thing that you do need to use with the Olympia is sleight of hand. Like, I know some people prefer steady aim because they think it shoots farther. The spread is more into more of a confined space. But as you can see there, if I had steady aim on, I wouldn't have been able to reload as quickly as I did, and I would possibly not have the opportunity to kill that guy. So I find, for me personally, just through what I use and stuff, the Olympia with sleight of hand is a lot better than the Olympia with steady aim. Especially since there's only 2 bullets in the clip, right? It would have been, say if they made an attachment for the Olympia where there was, say, 4 bullets in the clip as opposed to 2, then you might be able to use steady aim, because then it would be like the M1014. But they didn't make any attachments for it, so I find what works best for me is sleight of hand. So the perk setup that I use for shotguns normally is Lightweight Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Ninja Pro. Now, the reason I'm playing Search is because I need bomb plants for Ninja Pro, so you look at here, like normally I would be able to do a little bit more if I was using an assault rifle, but since I'm using a shotgun, I can't really do much. So I just have to kind of sit back and watch the UAV. I'm not camping, I'm just watching the UAV, see where they're going. But right here, one of the few things I find about the Olympia is you do get a lot of hit markers, but I don't know. See, there's another example. I had to run away because I was in an unfair advantage, so I felt like I could not kill that guy. And right here, he just doesn't see me at all, I guess, or I don't know. But as you see there, I got a hit marker, but that's just the way the Olympia works. Sometimes, depending on the range, you do get hit markers, sometimes you don't. But this game I did really well. I think I finished 7-0, which is pretty good for only joining in late. We were down around, so. But yeah, I was just basically going on the prowl for people. Like, I play differently when I use shotguns as opposed to when I'm using assault rifles. Well, I'm sure everybody does, but I don't tend to be, well, I am aggressive, but I don't tend to be as aggressive. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm as aggressive as I am when I'm using an assault rifle, but in a different way. I tend to switch it up with the shotgun because you have to. You kind of have to play a little bit more defensive-aggressive in a way, if that makes any sense. You kind of gotta watch yourself more because you got that limited range of where you can kill someone. Like, say if you were 20, 30 feet away from, like right here, like with an assault rifle, I'd be able to shoot him, but since I have a shotgun, I'd have to run up and get really close to him. But what the hell was that? Oh, just my fucking headphone. But with the shotgun, you have to be a little bit more careful on how you move and where you move, in the sense that if you get into a battle with a guy that's, say, on the outer ranges of what your gun's capable of doing, then I suggest using a secondary that you're able to switch to fast. Now, one of the kills in this round coming up, I think it's the second kill I get in this round, you'll see what I mean. The Olympia, the downside to the Olympia only having 2 bullets, sometimes you're too far away from the guy and you get 2 hit markers. And here's a host migration here, but sometimes you have 2 hit markers. So what I tend to use is a sidearm, like a pistol, not dual wield, because for some reason I find that the dual wields, you can't switch to them as quick as you would if it was just a single pistol. So I choose the Python, single wield, and I'm able to switch to it really fast, and if I were to get 2 hit markers, then I'm able to just spam the trigger and see if I get this guy. Now you'll see it coming up right here. I'm just going to plant the bomb and then check my corners, and I end up hearing this guy to my left, and you'll see what I mean. I was gonna sit here, but I was like, nah, I can't do that. I gotta go find this guy. Okay, right here, look, watch. I shoot once, 1 hit marker, 2 hit marker, and see how quickly I drew the python? I didn't end up getting my helicopter because my teammate had it. But did you see what I mean? I was able to get 2 hit markers on the guy and quickly draw out my python and was able to kill him. So that's just a little tip that I use, and I find that it works well. But the game's over. It was a little quick search and destroy I wanted to post for you guys. Next game I will post that discovery match for you. But yeah, if you have any comments or suggestions on stuff about the gameplay or whatnot, feel free to ask. Otherwise, feel free to rate, comment, subscribe if you want to, guys. Alright, peace.